right, good evening everybody. I hope you are having a fantastic Monday. I thought I'll quickly jump on and do a more in-depth update off the back of the US30 markup that was posted this morning. So this analysis was posted at about 20 past 11 this morning Johannesburg time, and what I want to do is just run you through my thinking and what I would basically be looking at before finding an entry in this sort of scenario. We have a beautiful supply and demand area identified. We've had some massive moves that happened on Friday off the back of the non-farm payroll data in the US. We've got imbalance identified after the shift taking place, and we've got untapped supply demand. Untapped supply. So I'm just going to break this down quickly. I'm going to jump onto a live chart for you and just run you through my thinking. So since the markup was posted at 20 past 11, we did see a beautiful, corrective sort of fractal retracement of about 2,500 pips to the downside. I want to talk about what happened here. I'm going to stay on the 15-minute time frame as the analysis was done for now, and then I'm going to break it down in a moment. One thing that you need to consider and maybe decide for yourself what you can implement into your trading plan is, are you this type of trader that's going to be taking trades once you have a tap into your demand area, or will imbalance be sufficient for you? What I want to challenge you to consider is how you react to price in this area. How do you treat it? So what I'm pretty much getting at is, instead of just a tap in the demand or the imbalance, going down onto a bit of a lower time frame to get better confirmation for your entry. I'm going to tell you what I mean by this in a moment. We saw price come down, tap the imbalance, and then we saw another push of about 2,500 pips to the upside. So with the 0.01, that's a nice 4,000 rand move to the upside. If you caught the move to the downside, that's also 4 grand. Two little scalps, 8k for the day. But what I want to get at is, you as a trader need to understand that you're not going to catch every single move. If you are waiting for demand to be tapped, price might sometimes come and tap imbalance and move, and you're going to miss out on the trade, and that's okay, because we know we're going to get more setups tomorrow. One thing that I would say you could consider doing, when you have areas like this where you've got imbalance above your demand zone, you could pretty much just increase your demand zone to include the imbalance like such. But you would anyway still need to go to lower time frame once you've tapped your point of interest, so your zone, to get better confirmation before entry. Okay, I don't necessarily do this. I do wait for demand, but when I've got something as obvious as this, what you can do is go to a lower time frame and look for your confirmation over there. So let's say this is your 15-minute chart over here. So we've got this whole area. We have identified our demand, we've got our imbalance, and then when price comes into our point of interest, we pretty much want to look for the same thing inside here on a lower time frame. So when price comes in here, I'll go down to a lower time frame, and we would be looking for a change of character again. Now, the reason I wouldn't consider even looking at this and considering this as a change of character over here is purely because of what price action did for us over here. I'm going to go back to the Telegram channel quickly. I'm going to bring up a picture that I want to refer to. So when we see an impulsive or an aggressive return to the zone, it's one of which that most likely may not hold, as opposed to a corrective return, so a fractal one versus a major impulsive move. So going back, what I mean here is we saw an impulsive move to the downside. Price pushed up, but look, she's come down again. Here we're seeing more corrective moves taking place. So what I would want to see here for confirmation is I would want to see firstly, so over here's our break. We would want this high to be taken out with demand to be left behind, and then that is where we would want to enter for price to continue going long. If we don't see this high getting taken out first, then I would want to see this low getting taken out like this, and then we want our swing high or our lower high to be taken out. This should leave behind demand or imbalance, and then that's where we are going to get in to continue going long. Now on the greater scheme of things, if we go back to the 15-minute, we might see, you know, this sort of impulsive move taking out this zone, so we may not see that confirmation. If we see an aggressive push into the zone, like a second leg like this, we might not see that sort of confirmation, and chances are is this low is going to get liquidated. And all that simply means is that we're most likely just going to be targeting this area. So we would be looking for confirmation then over here. So obviously, you know, we're not trying to predict, we're just going to trade what we see. We will react over there, and yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. We are approaching this demand area, so we'll have eyes on it. And yeah guys, thank you for all the questions I've been getting from you guys this week, and yeah, keep it up, and until next time.